If you love what we do, then please consider supporting CryptFail on Patreon. Your support helps us grow and to create more content more often. And now, on with the show.
Okay, so Cipher is sleeping.
Yes. Eventually, after a while, she's, murmuring, cursing and swearing and carrying on, and eventually she sort of, I guess, passed out on top of the pillow. She's like...
On top of
She's like, like a cat getting up, walking around in circles, then sitting down, then getting up, and then walking around again, and then... So, yes, she is asleep.
Excellent.
Well, that's my scene.
Terrence has gone back to the house with Lambert, and he has fed the cats, and tried to make a kind of futon bed on the floor, failing miserably because all he has is a bunch of blankets. No. But whatever. He tried.
No.
Next day.
Yeah, next day.
You did say 1 a.m.
3 a.m.
3
3
a.m.
a.m. was it? Okay.
Cipher would get big again.
Were you having to wake her up for this part, or?
I don't think you'd have to. I think she'd just unshrink.
Yep. There's
Okay.
no consciousness needed.
She's going through growing pains twice in the same year.
Well, it wouldn't be
No.
painful unless she positioned herself in such a way that when she grew back to full size, she hits her head on the side table. But
I'm gonna say after Cipher fell asleep, Wren would have picked up the pillow she was on and put it on the bed, like in the middle of the bed, so that when she gets big again, she'll actually be on the bed.
Okay. I suppose sometime in the morning, after being unshrunk, she would have gotten cold and had to get up and get some clothes on. What the hell is this thing doing?
That's true. Her clothes are in the room.
Are they? Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I brought up her clothes and her bag and everything.
Good. Well, she'll get dressed. What time was this? 3?
3 a.m.
Would Wren wake up too?
If Cipher's getting up and doing stuff, yes.
Well, she's getting up and getting dressed.
Then yes.
Why did you feel the need to wake up, Wren?
I didn't feel the need to. I heard you get up.
It's getting chilly.
So, okay.
That's what you were in on this too, were you?
In on what?
Me drinking the potion.
I didn't make you drink anything.
She looks at you and she well, I guess what time is it? And she's looking at her watch. It's like 3:45 in the morning. I guess I better be heading home.
It's 3:45. It took you 45 minutes to get dressed.
Well, it took me. Well, it's not like I wake up straight away. I woke up a little bit cold.
No, you're not going home now. It's almost 4 in the morning. You are going back to sleep.
I'm awake now.
Yes, you are. Unfortunately, go back to sleep.
I need to go home to work.
No, you don't.
Wait. Where's my laptop?
It's in your bag.
Oh. And I'm assuming the bag's in the room. Is it? Or did you all leave it downstairs?
Yes, but I'm...
It's in a safe. That's on
It
the
is.
top
It was
shelf.
specified that Wren has put it away somewhere where Cipher couldn't get it.
Why is Becca's hiding again?
Yes. Becca is cloaked in darkness.
The blackness. And where's me bag? Wren?
Safe. It's
It's
safe.
safe? Where?
Here. You don't need it right now. Go to bed.
And she looks like she was just about to say something. She took a breath. And then she takes another breath and raises a finger. And she's like looking like mildly displeased. She folds her arms
Look.
and then sits down on the edge of the bed and lays her head
Look.
down on the pillow.
Great. You try and fall back asleep.
She-
You try and fall back asleep for 1 hour, and if it doesn't work, I will tell you where your laptop is.
Okay.
Great. Does Cipher fall asleep within an hour?
She's like
No.
looking, she's like tap, 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 tap with her
You're not
fingers.
trying very hard to fall asleep, so I'm not counting this towards the hour.
I'm counting the taps on my fingers.
I will. You're not gonna fall asleep if you're doing that.
Okay.
Cipher. You're not gonna fall asleep if you're humming.
She rolls over, faces away from you.
Dear, you are determined to die of sleep deprivation,
You
aren't
can
you?
almost hear her tongue poking in and out of her mouth.
Alright, Wren will give up on trying to make Cipher actually sleep, and if she's still awake in an hour, she'll just give her bag.
Nope.
Nope.
Not in a like after an hour you check, she seems to settle down, and yeah, she's sort of, you can hear her mildly snoring.
Excellent. Then I will not give her bag. And will instead go back to sleep. So unless Cipher's gonna wake up again, we can go to the next day.
Oh no, not with that roll. She's probably not waking up till midday.
Oh, good.
Does that mean Emily gets to go first? Because both Cipher and Terrence are sleeping until midday.
I mean, Wren is, if she wakes up earlier, which she does, she... No, she's just gonna sit and wait for Cipher to wake up because she doesn't want Cipher to just wander off and cause chaos without knowing where she's gonna go.
Well, when you woke up,
Especially because Cipher was angry.
yeah, half of her was like over across you. She's like laying sideways on the bed. Her legs are like up over near your chest. She's got an arm off off the edge of the bed, and she's like dazed back.
Yeah, Wren's just gonna wait for Cipher to wake up so she knows what she's doing. She doesn't like stomp off back somehow to the house and I don't know. Start yelling at Terry for shrinking her.
Oh, didn't she do that already?
Well, it was very tiny yelling, so maybe she feels a need to do it louder.
Yeah, so around, I guess, midday, Cipher finally wakes up and looks over at Wren, and she's now, her head's down at the foot end of the bed, and she looks, like, lifts herself up, looks at you, at Wren, shall I
Hello?
say.
Yeah.
She wipes the drool from the side of her face and wipes her eyes.
Hello. Do you want your bag now?
I
Okay. Then Wren will go get it and give it to Cipher.
need breakfast.
Yep, that's a good idea too. We can go down and get some food.
Actually, does Cornerstones have a shower? Is there showers in these rooms, or are they just rooms without amenities?
I mean, if it's a hotel, they'd have showers, I assume. And some people live there, so, like, Lambert lives there, so there's gotta be rooms with showers.
Does this room have a shower?
Yes. And his room is called the Shark Tank.
Cypher's going to have a shower before she heads downstairs to wake up completely.
Okay. Wren will tell Cipher that she'll meet her downstairs and she's gonna
She
leave.
calls out from the shower. Hi.
Okay, bye. Wren's gonna head somewhere.
Somewhere. Sorry. So after Cipher has a shower, she walks downstairs and there's obviously the daily hustle and bustle. Is Wren about?
Probably not right when you get there, but she'd be back very soon, so depending on how long Cipher's shower was, Wren will maybe get back like 10 minutes after Cipher.
Oh, okay, so 45-minute shower.
No, in that case, Wren's already there.
Okay. Yep, so... Wren, you're still here. Didn't you head home? She walks over to the table where Wren's at.
What? I told you I'd meet you downstairs. I know, that is a long shower.
She's scratching her head.
Cipher, that was a long shower.
Gotta keep clean.
Good, I guess. What do you mean? I told you I'd meet you downstairs. Why are you surprised I'm here?
I forgot.
You forgot? Okay. You wanted to get breakfast? Even though it's now like...
Breakfast time?
I don't know, it's like 1 or something now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. You should eat.
Cipher will order from the bar whatever the breakfast is.
She just says, I want breakfast. Whatever that is.
Omelette with spinach, cheese, ham, and onion, and garlic, and bacon, and broccoli, and a wee bit of mayonnaise.
In or on the omelette, Cipher?
On. You don't put the mayonnaise in the omelette, you put it on the top.
I don't do either.
It's a delicacy.
To you, perhaps, but I will ignore that and instead be happy that you have chosen to eat some vegetables in your breakfast, so...
And an orange?
Good.
Does the bar have
even
oranges?
Yes.
I like that the question is, do they have oranges, not will they put mayonnaise on your omelet. That's not in question, but do they have oranges?
Why not? Why would they? For what reason why they wouldn't put mayonnaise on the omelette? I requested it.
Because it's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's weird, Cipher.
It's not horrible.
Alright, well, you eat that, and the rest of us will...
I'm not saying I personally eat it, and I'm not approving this in any way, shape, or form. But...
Disclaimer on Cipher's eating habits. No, I'm sure we'll all be very happy that you enjoy that, Cipher.
Oh, and a slice of toast too, please.
On the omelet.
Next to the omelette. So then you can flip the omelette onto the toast.
Ah.
Yeah. And then when you're cutting into
course.
it, the toast absorbs all the oils and juices. Yummy.
And mayonnaise.
And mayonnaise.
Got classic
Okay,
mayonnaise on
That's
toast.
still better than cream of
Probably-
salmon. Was it?
Mayonnaise of
Mayonnaise.
salmon. What's Terrence doing?
Terrence will probably show up in the middle of Cipher devouring this monstrosity, and he'll just look at it and go, ugh.
Yeah, I know.
And then
It looks
he'll be
worse
like,
the way she eats it too. Because she just doesn't eat
no.
it. She's like attacking it from every angle.
Gross. And he's like, Cipher, I felt bad about yesterday since you were blindsided because you weren't paying attention to me telling you I was going to shrink you.
Squinting, looking at Terrence.
You're not still ignoring him, are you?
I bought you a present. Well, I didn't buy you a present. I had this already, but I wanted to give it to you since you seemed interested. And he gives you this.
Ooh.
It is a box. It is very fancy on the outside. With lots of carvings in it. And if you open it, it is full of alchemy stuff.
But what can I do with alchemy?
You said you wanted to try making potions, and I thought I could show you sometime.
You did say that.
I was researching it, and then I got
Yeah.
yes, but then I got sidetracked into rune covering and and drawing symbols to be able to draw from the elements around you to be able to cast magic. I'm not sure. I wonder. And she's thinking,
Hey, Terry.
and she pulls
Yeah?
her laptop out of her bag.
Cipher slept for more than 8 hours.
That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear it.
Question:
She wasn't happy about it, but she did.
what is alchemy under? What would you class that as?
Alchemy.
Is it an intelligence,
I-
a willpower, or a cunning skill, or a presence?
I classed it under Arcana
Yep.
or Primal, depending on what I'm doing with it.
And Arcana's intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah. So either intelligence or cunning.
Yeah. So you could figure from the spells that she's already cast, she's probably using Arcana. So you could use alchemy for Arcana. Interesting. It looks like Cipher's looking up alchemy spells already.
Well, I guess she's interested in it anyway.
Well, she's eating with a fork in her left hand and typing with her right hand, and she's like looking at the monitor, and she's like, and feeding herself sort of sideways, sometimes missing and hitting herself in the side of the face.
Oh, you're getting mayonnaise on your face, Cipher.
Cool.
It's cool that you have mayonnaise on your face.
Thanks, Terrence.
No worries.
Sleeping potion.
You have a napkin, please use it. Mayonnaise on your face doesn't it doesn't look good.
Her tongue sticks out of her face. She's trying to lick it.
No, that's not gonna work.
Though you could videotape that and make a lot of money.
Oh my god.
What? Cipher trying to lick mayonnaise off her face?
I said that purely for Adam's reaction, and it was good. And it's made even better by the fact that Emily doesn't seem to understand.
I don't know why you'd make money from filming somebody trying to lick mayonnaise off their face.
That's okay, Emily. Please stay pure forever.
Yes. Keep your innocence. Do not become one of us.
I thought you were just saying, like, because it would be a funny video, because
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh. Well, then I don't understand.
Okay. Well, yep. She sort of drops the fork down on the plate and wipes the side of her face as she's looking up sleeping potions.
Oh, don't... I remember you were wanting to, like, learn to curse yourself to sleep, so please do not learn to make sleeping potions and then, like, become addicted to those or something.
Yeah, by nature, some of them can be addictive, but not all of them. There are mild ones that work fairly well.
Okay.
Well, according to this, it depends really on the herbs that you use.
Yep. No nightshade or burdock, please. You don't need to make yourself a sleeping death potion, because then you'll basically just be dead.
Is it iocane?
I've learned you can just annoy her into going back to sleep, so maybe that's all she needs.
Someone to sit at her bed every night just to annoy her to sleep.
Yeah. Go back to sleep, Cipher. I've hidden all your electronics. Go to sleep. So... It's weird. This is the first time in, like... I don't know how long that we haven't had something to do. Because there was the thing on Boxing Day, and before that was Christmas, and before that was the book, and before that was being in a coma for a week, and before that was the demon, and before... I don't actually remember before that.
Well,
I'm
in
okay.
fairness, we didn't do anything for the whole week.
Well, yeah, but we also weren't aware of not doing anything for the whole week, so does it count?
It's,
So we're on vacation now.
Are we?
Christmas vacation. It's almost New Year's.
It's the 27th today? Is that true? Huh.
ain't the mattresses turning up today?
They're already at the house.
Oh, good.
Huh? Who's at the house?
As if it was going to become another moving incident.
They showed up around noon while I was
nice.
getting stuff together for your present there. So I brought them in.
Nice.
I got some boxes of some very minimalistic bed frames too, so we won't be sleeping on mattresses on the floor.
Sounds good.
Yeah, gives us some storage space to hide our dirty laundry. Which you won't be doing at all, right, Cipher?
We don't even have a washing machine,
I thought you did.
We do.
do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
What does it look like?
A washing machine.
Like a washing machine?
What does a washing machine look like?
It's like a box that you put clothes and detergent in, and then you press some buttons, and then it washes your clothes. It's
Kinda
great.
looks like
Wow.
a squat, square data bank.
Sorry, just compare it to computers. And then,
It's like-
Cipher, you take the clothes out of the washer and you put them in a dryer.
Which is also a squat, square data bank looking thing. Except it's got a door and it's all hollow inside.
And if you wash the clothes and you forget to put them in the dryer, they'll, like, grow mold and smell bad. So don't do that.
Cipher's looking incredibly confused at the two of you. She's like looking backwards
done-
and forwards.
You've done laundry before, yes?
In fairness, once the clothes get old enough, I just chuck them out and get new ones.
Oh, dear. You don't have enough money to do that.
Always got enough money just to tie me through. A pair of clothes can last a whole week.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Cipher.
I'm gonna teach you to do laundry.
Well, we'll teach her how
Cool.
to do laundry, and then she'll come up with the brilliant idea to, like, turn the laundry machines into some automated robot monster.
She's already, unbeknownst to you, thinking about that. Not a monster,
Well.
but yeah. She's already thinking,
If she
I'm going to eat your clothes.
If she breaks the washing machine, she has to learn to wash clothes by hand, and that's
Mecha
a whole nother
washing
matter.
machine that turns into a monster we have to fight because it's an evil AI creature. Don't listen to that, Aaron.
I think Aaron's like, what are you doing?
That depends on how much Cipher can learn through Arcana, whether you can make things become...
Sentient.
objects become the living.
If you turn the washing machine into a living creature, no, don't do that. I don't need a freakish, fleshy washing machine that swallows my clothes and then shits them out.
It eats
okay?
the clothes, and
Couldn't
then
you just picture it? Hello? Oh,
no,
may I wash your clothes today?
no,
It's
no.
Cipher.
Please put it...
No.
It's going to be a
No,
washing
we don't-
machine mimic.
It's gonna Cipher. It'll eat you.
Put your undies in my mouth.
What the hell?
And there goes the colonial.
And so... I'm going to stop right there.
Too late.
Anyway.
Please.
Okay. You already said it. You can't.
Sounds great.
All right. So Cipher has to learn to wash clothes. Okay. Good to know.
So, no jobs really.
I would like a job. I mean, I know we have money now, but
Do you want some money,
it's better to
Wren?
have more. No, I have just given you money. You cannot give it back to me. That negates the me having paid you.
It's just laying around doing nothing, so...
No, that's yours, and you need it
Oh,
for
which reminds me.
clothes, apparently, because you don't know how to wash them.
Don't you also need to buy
Terrence.
materials to make that secret room upstairs?
Well, how much do I owe you?
Oh, for the first month's rent, or
Do you know how much it is? Per month?
per month?
How much did you
It's
organize?
600 per month. So 300 each.
Does that include the utilities?
Yes.
Again, that is remarkably
It also
good
includes
rent.
internet.
What?
Yes,
It's
you
all
have a great
inclusive.
rent. It's great rent.
So I owe you 300.
And there's a third bedroom for whenever Wren finally cracks and just lives with us.
Yay!
Not gonna work.
Maybe she needs to recharge her batteries.
Yes, I'm a robot, Cipher. Oh no, you've discovered my secret. Whatever shall I do?
You're gonna have to live with us now.
Look, if I could move somewhere where the rent was 600 a month for everybody, I would, because I'm paying 600 a week for me for rent, and that's not even counting all the other things. So if I could, I would.
Cipher thinks about that for a moment. And then she starts shoving food into her face again.
Yes, finish your omelet with mayonnaise.
It'll catch.
Oh, it's the start of a trend, is it? I don't think so, Cipher.
And Well, she looks up the internet and swings her screen around, and she points out to various omelets that are made with mayonnaise.
In fairness, the site is the world's most hated omelets.
Okay, Cipher. Yep, you.
No, there's a number of sites there. they're not all from the
Okay.
same site.
Okay, that's great.
But namely
Yeah,
the one
not gonna eat
when
that.
you notice is the one that's a Japanese omelette with miso mayo.
You eat your mayonnaise omelet. The rest of us will not.
Dang, I forgot to get tomato.
So, did you? You were basically panicking over something on your laptop before you got shrunk. Is that something you have to deal with now, or?
Huh?
Before you shrunk, you were going, no, I have to do this, and then you're like, oh no, it didn't work, or something, and then you were shrunk, so you were all angry about that. But the computer thing, is that something you have to worry about now that you are not shrunk?
No, I don't think they're going to come after us.
Who?
Oh, where the place people.
The where the place. Okay. You don't think?
The job that we did yesterday.
Yeah. There were multiple people involved, Cipher. Which ones may or may not be coming after us?
Security?
Oh, them. Okay, and what were you trying to do?
I may or may not have put a little backdoor program into the thumb drive, which I may or may not have provided to you.
There was something. I thought there was something. Okay, for what purpose?
It's always handy to have access to systems, because you never know when you're gonna need them.
And why would you need access to as technology's systems?
Wren, and she's like, her shoulders slump, and she's like looking at you going, "Clack." Really? I'm a
Really?
hacker, Wren.
I know. I've heard.
I do this for a living. It's what I do.
Okay.
I need to do it.
Okay.
It's like getting my little footprints out there, like little locations.
Okay.
This is like a
and
time
it
limited.
worked or it didn't work.
It's like, okay, it's a time limited offer. You provided me with an offer. I accepted the offer, and now the offer is
and
not
it worked
there.
or it didn't.
What?
Did it work or did it not? Your backdoor whatever thing.
Oh, it worked. It just didn't work the way that I wanted it to work. So, nothing lost, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I see.
So what are we doing today, guys?
Sorry?
What are we doing today?
I don't know. Is anything happening?
Building beds.
Building beds. For 2 hours. Building beds.
Do I have to sleep in a bedroom?
Yes.
Why can't I sleep in the basement?
Because then you won't sleep.
I slept in the basement already.
Not well.
And not really on purpose.
Well, so I've had a lot going on. There's not much going on at
Yeah.
the moment.
Okay, that doesn't mean you don't sleep. But I mean, should we ask if there's any jobs or anything? Or does anything... I don't know. Like I said, this is weird. For the past month or whatever, it's just been thing after thing.
Don't we get the jobs off Fenneman?
Yeah, usually.
Where is the rat?
Trying to not listen to you, girly.
She's like looking up in the air and around.
In the air? He's not directly
did that
above
come
your
from?
head, Cipher, that's for sure.
Where the heck did that come from?
And where he always is, at the bar working on his books.
Oh. He's working so hard, Cipher didn't even notice he was there.
Well, there's your answer.
Well, I guess there's no other jobs.
I mean, you didn't ask, you just asked where he was.
Well, one would think that if there was a job, he would have given it to us.
I don't know.
Cipher opens up the chest and starts digging around inside. After looking on her laptop.
I mean, if there's nothing going on, then maybe I should go do some reading. That clears it up.
I don't want to know about it.
Oh. Okay. Well, she's going to make this something.
She's gonna...
She's
good.
started mixing stuff
Oh, be careful, Cipher.
in a beaker, and she's got like this little thing, and she's adding a few components, and she's swishing them around.
Terry, is she gonna make something explode, do you think?
Is that question for me?
Yes.
You're gonna have to roll for it.
Roll. Do you want me to add a red for the first time?
Well, if you don't know what you're doing and you're just mixing stuff, it's going to be quite difficult.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
She's done a bit of
She's just
done
picked
some
random
reading.
things. Gonna add some of the blue stuff and some of the... No, not green. She hates green.
Oh, so anything that has
Anything that's not green.
anything that has green in it, which could rule out a lot of things.
Especially if you're using herbs.
Okay. How difficult? Do you want me to send you what she intends to make, Mr. GM?
Sure.
I'm trying to word it. Would that be Arcana?
Yes. Oh, no, missed Primal. 'Cause it's elemental.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it explodes?
Mm-hmm.
We are exploding things?
What if it was napalm? Like,
then we
Terrence would have not given you a box with napalm.
have napalm.
okay.
You could get
What
like
if
a
it
science
was-
experiment of you put vinegar and heckin'
Baking soda.
baking soda in the same tube, and it just made a mess. If you want.
Okay, so she just starts mixing things and then realizes she's probably out of her depth.
Cipher, should we be concerned?
Well, I thought I knew what I wanted to make, but this is harder than I thought.
Okay. Is it going to explode, do you think?
I don't know, let's see.
Oh.
Oops. Wrong channel. How many
Yes, it
purples?
is.
Do you want me 2 or 3?
Do 2. Don't. Three's a bit excessive unless it's going to be something really.
Okay.
Wow.
3 success, but 4 threat.
Yeah.
So you made the potion, but it tastes like mayonnaise.
It tastes like mayonnaise on an omelet.
What? That's the threat. That should be advantage.
No.
So
Tastes like mayonnaise on eggs that have been sitting in the sun for a day.
And it has the texture of mayonnaise.
Chunky mayonnaise.
Well, I wasn't going to drink it if that's what you're hinting at. It looks quite disgusting. I wanted to throw at things.
What do you want? What's it supposed to do?
I don't know, some sort of
You don't know.
Actually, if she was doing the exploding mist, I'd have to roll differently because that's not Arcana. What'd you say it was? Primal.
Primal. Because you have to go with what's the biggest component.
Okay.
Which is the biggest component of it is going to be the mist in the end.
Yeah, all right.
Honestly,
so
thought you were
this is
going
more
for like a flashbang kind of potion.
All right, so 2 success, 3 threat.
So, same, but just less intense.
All right. So, well, it's not meant to be drunk if that's what you're talking about.
What do you do with it?
You throw it
And then what?
and it explodes. Poof. Like a tear gas.
Why? Like tear gas?
Yep.
Tear gas?
Why would you make tear gas?
That's the maybe that's the threat part of it.
That it's tear gas?
Instead of being normal mist, it's like tear gas.
But does Cipher know that at the moment?
No, she probably doesn't know. She would know that. The threat is she doesn't know that. So it's just basically
Terrence knows that.
If Terrence knows she's done something.
Explode and mist.
Okay, and the practical uses of this are?
I got the idea when Terrence made all the mist.
Oh, the fog. Yeah, that was kind of odd.
Terrence is looking at the bottle and the way that it kind of gloops around itself. And he's like, I think you made the alchemical equivalent of tear gas there, Cipher.
Oh, don't throw that.
She's looking at the bottle and she's like, yoink, straight up to your face, up to Terrence's face.
And Terrence like kind of jerks back a little bit. He's like, careful, there's a crack in the bottle.
Oh no.
Oh,
Everyone is frozen.
That thing will break if you look at it sideways.
and she's like looking at it intensely. Well, now I don't know what should I just throw this out?
Terrence is just standing there like, I just stopped looking like a dead person recently. Please don't.
Okay, you've made something dangerous. Great.
Cipher's just looking at this vial intently, smelling it, and she almost sneezes from the peppery odor that's coming out of the top of it.
Careful.
And
And she rummages around in the thing, in the big wooden thing, which what did you call it? Wooden box
Box? The box?
in the chest.
It's
Pulls a cork out and puts a cork on the end of the vial.
okay.
And she's like, Terrence, did you want to carry this? And she's holding it out to Terrence.
Terrence is looking at her and he's like, there are specific pockets in that box that'll keep it safe and from jostling around and breaking.
Oh, and she's stood up and she's bending over the table and looking in. And she slides the vial into one of the slots in the box.
There was an all right, like something was happening.
Almost. And then Cipher did something.
Yes.
What did Cipher do?
Oh,
Stopped God from describing something.
well, Cipher's sitting back down at the table and she's like intensely looking at her laptop now.
And what calls out from the bar? Wren, there's a phone call out back for you.
Was that who?
Okay. No, that was what?
What?
Yes.
What?
Okay. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna go see what this is, and I'm worried. Alright, goodbye. And Wren's gonna go answer the phone. Wren is going to walk back in and sit back down at a table and seem rather pale.
A table? A table or
Whatever
our table?
The table you're at. I thought I said that table,
so just
sorry.
Not any old table.
No, not just a random table.
She got lost. She's so freaked out.
She's like so freaked out. She's just.
This is the table, right? I don't know. No,
Wren,
she's sitting back down.
You're normally pale, but this is a new level of pale. You look like you're about to be sick. What's up?
Hey, well, I've got a job again.
Were you talking to
the
Mr.
Johnson
Bookie
again?
No, I wasn't actually talking to anybody. It was pre-recorded.
Oh, that's weird. What happened?
Well, somebody I know, used to know, I guess. He said he'd be dead by the time I saw it. Says there's a job.
Wait, so a dead man sent you a message?
Well, I'm pretty sure he sent it to send before he died.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. But, yeah.
But otherwise, yes.
So what?
That is basically correct.
What do you mean by dead?
I don't know.
Is that what we're
He said-
investigating?
No, apparently it's, stealing data.
Cipher's eyes gleam up.
All right, but how are we gonna get paid if this guy is dead? And should we not be looking for this guy if he might be dead or will be dying soon? What's happening? I don't understand.
He said he'd be dead by the time I saw it. There's a phone number to call once the job is done, and apparently it pays $25,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Wren, I'm sorry for your loss. Were you close to this fella?
I mean, I haven't seen him in 2 years. But we were friends before.
Cipher leans over, she looks a little bit awkward and she pats Wren on the shoulder.
Thanks, Cipher.
Exactly like that.
She's not, at least she's not patting Wren on the head and ripping out her hair. He transferred a bunch of files to me that have information. He also said there's another group that is apparently interested in the same thing and that I should be careful.
Wait, what? There's another group on the job, or there's another group that's interested or after the data that we're supposed to
The
chase?
second.
It's not the nuns who hate me, right?
I mean, he didn't say who. That would be a very odd coincidence, though.
I have this sinking feeling that it might be. And I don't like it.
I mean, when I knew him, he didn't have anything to do with nuns. If that helps.
You never did really explain why the nuns be hating on you, Terence.
I'm not sure if there's a reason. Maybe they just don't like my hair.
So, Cipher,
No, she looks up.
since I don't really know anything about this, can I transfer you the files I got and you can take a look at them?
She's got a laptop
Okay.
there in front of her, so
Wren has them on her phone.
I got my laptop here in front of me. You can just
Yeah.
never mind. Just tapping away on a keyboard.
And Wren will send over whatever she got that she hasn't actually looked at
You won't
to
need to hack
Cipher.
it if she's sending it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
because she was
I'm
like
just-
saying, "Don't worry, I'm already in your phone."
Wren would worry about that.
Oh, she's like, Cypher's like, "Don't worry, I can just hack into your phone and then."
No,
Oh.
no,
Oh,
no
no?
hacking my phone.
You sure?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm sure.
And she's just pressed backspace a bunch of times. I'm waiting.
I mean, I can't actually send you anything. I don't actually have anything.
Oh. So he's sending me the files? Sending...
Wren is sending Cipher
Are you
the
looking
files.
at it? That was the key I wanted to know.
Aye.
Are you looking at it?
Cypher's looking at
Okay.
it with a glaring
Cipher ignores them.
Cypher's gone. Receive. Delete. No. God. What do you think? What do you take me for? Some crazy person?
Just make up a whole new mission. Like, no, delete. Oh, wow, this is really interesting. Oh, wow.
Oh, it says we have to
We're going to Sealing Mart.
go get. Yeah. It says we have to go buy Cipher a bunch of new computer stuff.
What the heck is Sealing Mart? Cypher's looking down at her phone and going, "What the? Really?"
Just
I love
completely
South Park.
derailed whatever you two were talking about with this nonsense.
Cipher's looking at files.
Yep. And images of a...
I don't know what kind of data they want stolen, but
Well, it seems like a bit of a lengthy file here.
oh, sorry.
You sort of think that it would have been a good idea to have pretty planned the writing of this.
Who should have pre-planned what, Cipher?
Do you have a monkey typing away on a typewriter sending this to me?
No, the file's already
Cypher's
made.
gonna have a heart
I'm just
attack, isn't she?
transferring it to you. I guess he just set it to transfer when the phone call went through. I'm not exactly sure. He said he was already dead.
Alright, maybe the network's down. She's checking the network. Nope. It appears the network might be checking for spelling mistakes.
The network's checking for spelling mistakes. I really don't know why he would have been involved in anything, well, A, that would lead to a job, or B, where he would die.
So what kind of friend was this? Was he like in the same field work as you, or?
Work? No.
Boyfriend? Oh, an old boyfriend, perhaps. Oh, single like a
No.
flame. No?
No. Neighbors?
So, someone you knew who you lived next to.
Not next to, but close.
Uh-huh.
And an SPU man walks in. He's like, I got a parcel for Wren. Is there a Wren?
Hi. Here?
And he's got a parcel about
What's this?
so big, and he carries it over and he puts it on the table and he says, "Please sign." And he holds out like a data pad.
Okay, Wren will sign.
Thank you. Have a nice night. And he walks off.
I don't know what this is. Cipher, do I open it? I don't know what it is.
It's a big box.
Yeah, but I didn't order anything and I don't know what it is.
Is it a parcel? Are there any markings on it around the outside?
Just the address.
And it's
And it's a
addressed to
brown-
Cornerstones?
Wren
Brown
care
parcel?
of Cornerstones at the address. From is John Smith, 555 Common Lane. You think it's fake.
Is it white?
Oh,
Or is it
just brown.
Or is it black? Or
Just
is
a
it,
box.
John Smith, eh?
is it wrapped
Relative.
in cling wrap?
Wren Smith.
Is it wrapped in wrapping
Nope.
paper? Is there sticky tape?
Nope. It's a box. Sealed. Probably by glue.
With
Probably
what?
glue. Like it's a
okay.
like it's a sealed box.
Yep.
Do
Oh.
I open it?
Do you have a reason not to? Do you have
I mean, I
enemies,
don't-
Renan?
Do you?
Let's just leave that subject alone, shan't
Yeah,
we?
let's leave it alone.
Alright. Cipher,
I don't know what it is, and it's right after a strange phone call, so...
reaches into her bag, pulls out a small metallic thing and flick.
Why do you have a knife?
Why do you not have a knife?
How do you know I don't?
She hands Ren the knife.
Becca comes back. What have you been
I'll
doing for the
take
10
it.
minutes? Doing a loop about knives. Who has knives? How they have knives? Why you don't have knives?
Oh,
It
she's
just
back.
turned into a word game.
It's
Okay, at least Cipher has a knife. Yes, Cipher has a knife. Okay. Wren will take the knife from Cipher. Anyway, do I open this?
it's a sharp one.
Oh, good. You should not have sharp objects.
Why?
Because I'm stalling. Okay. And Wren's gonna open the box.
Is there a return address on it?
Wait, I never got information on the files.
Is it like a head or something? What is...
Someone's cat.
It better not... What? A cat in a box?
Ooh!
What?
What a cool present.
No, you can't mail a cat to someone!
I put a tan cat in a
Okay.
box.
That's fine.
It's like the Jack in a Box, but rather, oh, surprise, it's a cat.
This box is too big to be a cat. Unless it's like... I forget how big the box is. How big's the box again?
Yeah, big. I think he said.
Okay.
Oh, that. Whoa, okay, so it's... Yay! Oh,
What? Huh.
what kind of role, Mr.
It's going to have to
Meh?
be law and related to those sort of fields.
Knowledge? Because I have knowledge.
Of?
in that sort of field? Because it won't be general.
No.
It's got to be more specific for what it is.
No. I won't have knowledge in that field. My knowledge is more in understanding law. And how you can get around it, using, obviously, technology-based systems.
Yeah, none of that looks like it's relating to that at all.
Ah, okay. So no roll? Yeah, okay.
Well, somebody gave me a power saw and some gel to dissolve steel
Oh.
in plastic or something. Look, Wren will gesture into the box. There's a power saw that apparently looks like it could cut brick, and a clear box with gel saying plastic steel dissolvent with a danger sticker.
Cipher's just looking at the screen.
What is it?
She raises her finger, she lowers it again, and then she raises it again. So, your friend gave you this job? Was he gonna do it? Or...
I don't really know.
It just seems to be a bit creepy, getting a job from a dead man.
Sorry, I guess.
There's nothing to be sorry for, Wren. I just think that's a bit strange. But,
It's probably not what he had in mind, Cipher.
Yeah, I don't think he was planning to die and then pass on a job, really.
okay. Oh.
What? So?
This... have you had a look at this, Wren?
No. What is it?
Okay, so... It looks like... data, scientific or medical in
Medical?
nature. I got no sense. I got no idea what it is.
Does it say what it's about generally?
Well, whatever it is, it's information from As Technology. Do you remember those guys?
Yes, I remember them. Can't really be a coincidence, though.
Okay, so in a nutshell, there's a company called Biogen, which is our client.
Okay.
They want a copy of this data, and she holds up her hands and she's double quoting in the middle of the air. With a bio sample. We've got to deliver it. What's a dead drop?
You don't have to.
It's
Yeah,
where
you
we
don't have
leave
to
it.
deal with someone. It's like a location.
You don't turn up and
No,
die.
well, I mean, you can if they're like if it's a double cross, but a dead drop is just.
But we're not going to meet someone,
so
ostensibly.
it's like a dead drop is you go there, leave it, and that's it.
Yeah,
You're
the
done.
old spy
Yeah.
game that say take it to this location, and you just like if it was files or something, and it might just be like an open PO box, and you just.
I was watching something interestingly the other day about spies. Did you know?
No, because I don't actually hack your home and.
Well, in many airports in the world, spy agencies actually have what they call this, like a mini tower, which all phones connect to. And the mini tower connects to all other phones. And this mini tower is designed to hack into phone systems and get all the information that's on there. And apparently it happens at a lot of airports in the world.
All right, Wren won't go to any airports then.
Yep. So, Cipher wants a mini tower. So she can carry it around wherever she goes. Anyway.
So wait, we have to get data, but is the data...
And a biosample.
There's a data and a biosample.
I.
Okay.
Spelt bios Mabel. I'm assuming that was I'm assuming that was a biosample.
Okay, is this a sample that... Wait, as technology has the sample?
Would you be concerned if I said I?
I mean...
Alright, so there's a big issue here then. Whatever it is we're going after, everything's stored internally. There's obviously no systems to be able to access this outside because it's like information that they don't want outside, and if it's tied up with a biosample, heck, what could we be dealing with? Illegal virus creators, I don't know.
Probably not, but anyway.
So is it the same Aztec facility? No.
That was a server farm.
Alright. Well, as technology has a facility on the outskirts of town, advantageous for us. What's advantageous for us is that there is an old abandoned warehouse next to the facility, so I think this is where your friendly neighborhood steel cutter comes in.
Okay, so we go in through the warehouse, cut into the wall. Is that... What?
Ay caramba. Maybe. Okay, according to these plans, and she's typing away, there's old tunnels that go underneath the facility.
But I was just... In the episode that just came out, like, this Sunday that I was listening to today, Becca was like, there's these really cool underground tunnels in Seattle that we should put in a game.
Did she?
She did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Underground tunnels in this one?
Wow.
What are the
Coincidence.
odds? Yeah, so
All right.
we go to the abandoned warehouse and into the old tunnels and access the Aztec facility.
Okay.
The facility is connected to the
get to go
Aztec
through?
pyramid security, which is, whoa, my goodness, 50 layers of cybersecurity. There's no way I'm going to be able to hack into that right away.
Terrence
Okay.
looks absolutely excited. He's like, we get to go
About
through old
tunnels?
prohibition tunnels.
It's
Yeah.
not... Well, don't alligators live down there?
Alligators?
It's
No.
the original city down there. They built a city.
They
on
lived
top of
underground?
the city.
Cipher, no. They did not live underground.
Nope.
And there's no alligators in Seattle.
Was the GM just face downing out of you idiot? Alright,
Okay.
so the rival group is called the Alamos.
Alamos.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Okay, so the rival group is called the Alamos 20K.
Alamos 20K.
Maybe
Does
that's
that
the
mean there's
average of the
20,000
jobs that
of
they
them?
do.
I hope there's not
Oh, there's
20,000
20,000.
of them.
Maybe that's how much they're worth.
I don't know.
Oh, that's kind of sad if that's how much they're worth.
Is there any information at all on... I guess there wouldn't be.
It depends what you're asking.
No, I know. This was Wren talking to Cipher and then going, I don't think there would be.
Information
I just
on
don't know why he would have been doing a job, let alone this job.
Well, did it ever occur to you that he might have actually been working for the company? Quite literally, he might have been in...
For as technology?
Or maybe for Biogene.
That makes more sense than him being a runner.
Or either he was working for as technology and was in talks with Biogene, maybe.
That's possible, I suppose. Although, actually, that would be weird.
Okay. Well, you know him better than I do. But you haven't seen him in the last 2 years?
No, I haven't.
Oh no, my mouse has died.
Oh no.
I'll be back.
Cypher's mouse has died.
I'm getting... Yep, I'll be back. Just going to get a scrounge up a battery from somewhere.
And you can make a roll if you want against 3 purple on the data if you look at it, because you've actually looked. You've looked more
Okay.
because they've gone. You've looked more into this stuff than they have.
Yes, what kind of
It's a
roll?
knowledge,
A
yeah.
knowledge? Oh dear, that's not going to go well.
But you can add a blue. And I will also
Yay.
be.
It still probably won't go well. Be right back, okay. Wait, sorry, 3 purple?
And a blue.
3 purple and a blue.
A battery and a Hershey's drumstick. The Cipher's come back with a Hershey's
Ah!
drumstick.
No.
Whoa. What are you doing, Ren?
Wren was looking at data. Not successfully.
Wow.
Well, what?
Those purples really hit you hard.
Yeah.
Becca made me hungry.
I didn't think that roll would go well, and it didn't.
Well, what's the worst that can happen? How can you fail looking at data? You go blind. Temporarily.
Oh dear. I almost did what you almost did earlier when you almost said Cipher's age.
Oh. What? Ren's age?
Almost did something similar.
Oh. What did you almost spill?
Something similar.
Yeah, what can that be? I am intrigued. We were
All right.
talking about your friend.
Yep.
Nope. Can't think of anything.
That's
Oh.
fair.
Well,
I have failed. I don't get to know anything. Okay, so there's tunnels and there's stuff and there's 5 million layers of cyber security or whatever.
this is a
Would
good
it-
drumstick. 50.
50.
So
55 million, what's the difference?
would that EMP I know how to build be helpful in this situation?
Oh, yeah. 2 things, Terrence. And she's holding up 2 fingers in front of Terrence's face. 1. Electronic magnetic pulse. 2.
Yeah?
We need the data.
Yeah, we do.
So that's a no on destroying the cybersecurity with an EMP.
Because you destroy everything else along with it. And anything we're carrying.
So what do we do?
I don't know. Cipher. I was looking at it a little bit. I'm not a medical expert either. I know you said you're not too sure about the medical data, but they're looking into gene splicing? And something to do with metahumans, like elves and dwarves.
Oh, not as in the jeans you wear, as in the The genes that make up each and every one of us.
Yes. That's why I prefaced it with, I'm not a medical expert either, Cipher.
That's almost like saying the cat got in your pants because she was literally sleeping in a pile of your clothes.
Huh?
I don't get it.
I don't either. What?
Cipher doesn't get it. I'm trying to hold in. Nope. Nope, don't get it. Nope. Ah, my leg is cramped. That's how hard I was holding it in.
That is the
What?
consequence of lying, Cipher.
Come on. Okay.
Hey.
So would your friend be sort of interested in this sort of thing?
I mean, not when I knew him.
Did you know what work he was doing?
When I knew him, we were in school.
Like higher education school or like...
Does it matter?
We might have been in the same year.
What year?
2 years ago.
The year 2 years ago is a year 2 years in the past from this year that we definitely know what it is.
You finished high school 2 years ago?
What? I didn't say that.
To Cipher. Cipher!
And if I did?
You're only 20?
Oh my god, I finished my high school 10 years ago. I'm way younger than I thought I was.
My point was, when I knew him, neither of us were really, working. So...
Was he sort of good at school?
Yeah.
So he's quite intelligent
Yeah.
and good looking.
I don't know.
That sounds like a good catch. I'm just wondering why you didn't date him.
'Cause I didn't want to.
Okay. Interesting. But if you haven't seen him in 2 years, he could have gotten off and gotten a decent job.
I mean, I guess.
How do you know it's Jean's splicing?
That's what it says in the files.
Huh? She's looking at the files again. Does it say gene splicing?
It doesn't say it exactly, but that's what it's talking about.
How can you talk about gene splicing without actually...
It's mentioned.
Okay.
It's in there.
So, are these samples dangerous, Wren?
I don't know what the biosample is.
But if you're human, right?
Yeah.
And Terrence is human, right? At least I think he's human.
Yes.
And these are spliced genes for orcs and elves and dwarves, and so is that putting me in potential danger?
I didn't hear it. I don't know. Look, it's just mentioned. I can't even tell if that's really related to the biosample at all. It's just mentioned in all this data.
So I'm not going to walk in there an elf and come out a dwarf.
I can't imagine so.
Okay.
This isn't a splicing experiment to turn humans into something else, right?
I have no idea. I really can't tell what it's about.
It's all very, very, very science fiction to me.
Can I look at the files and read them?
Sure.
Yeah, go
Sure.
wild.
Go for your life. She flips the laptop.
Go for your life.
Okay.
That got dark. Get it wrong, you die.
Go for your life.
Can I roll to figure out if I understand any of this?
Do you have any training or understanding of medicine or science?
He's read some medicine and science books before.
Do you have a dot
He
in
would've-
your career skills? On anything, sciencey or medicine?
I have a dot in knowledge, but like I said, it's more for lore.
But there's knowledge science or knowledge lore.
This is knowledge general, I guess.
Yeah, you can specialize. You can take knowledge multiple times on different subjects.
Yeah, I have lore.
I mean, wasn't lore what Cipher was rolling?
Cipher didn't roll.
No.
Cipher doesn't have
Cipher
any.
didn't
Law, as in the law and how it affects, stealing things and all that sort of stuff.
Oh.
What would science be? I don't think Terrence has it, but I want to know what science would be, because there isn't anything in here called science.
Oh, that's because I'm on the thing that includes the Shadow of the Beanstalk, so it's got some other stuff.
I think
It's just intelligence. They have knowledge,
But you can
science,
take,
brackets, intelligence.
specifics under like knowledge is a multiple skill, so you can take it multiple times.
It's really
well,
weird.
see, her
because
knowledge might be in the area of well, if you have knowledge, but yeah.
I have
I
a
was just
very
thinking-
basic skill just called knowledge, and in brackets it says intelligence, and I have
Yes.
3 green
And
dice.
that's a career skill?
It
Well,
isn't-
Cypher's might be
lore
aimed more
is,
at the technology side of things, so she understands how technology
should,
works and all that sort of stuff.
Specialize that knowledge into something. Doesn't have to be absolutely focused, but it should be
okay.
like you are, right? But where it says knowledge, you should put what it relates to, because there's you can take knowledge multiple times.
Okay.
Can Terry roll?
If Terry can feasibly explain how he would know sort of specialized science or medicine, that has to be able to be relatable to the skill sheet, though. In this case,
And then it's canon.
And that is
is.
Ken.
The only way he would have encountered this kind of text before is in transcribing it, and transcribing doesn't necessarily require you
Right.
to understand what's there. You just write
Right.
it again. You're basically.
I mean, you
copying.
can look at the sheet, but I mean, it's really complex. It's not like a front overview sheet. It's like before you get all the really technical stuff, where you get those first sheets. This is the proposal, and this is the idea, sort of thing, which might have explained it. It's not. It's like a cut, like a smuggled piece from somewhere within the document. Like it might be one page. So there's not a lot of context before and after. So it's more okay. So which is why they require a specialized.
So he couldn't scan the document for plebeian phrases like "this is applied to this type of being."
That side of it you already know. There's a talk of metahumans and gene splicing.
Yes, but does it specify gene splicing for?
No,
who?
it does not.
Okay.
And it probably says something like page 156, so it's come from a large document.
And I don't know if that relates to the biosample at all, because as technology does all kinds of medical stuff, there could be all different kinds of samples they'd have. But it's usually like kind of new and experimental stuff they're doing, so...
Alright. Well, I hope it's not dangerous for any of us to be there, because apparently we're going there. And I don't need to look any more like an elf than I already do. I've already got weird hair.
Well, I can't even convince Cipher I'm human, so...
No, you're a vampire.
Nope, that's been proven not. So that was when she had her robot theory, and was there another one, Cipher?
I think there was.
Ghost, did that make it in there? Am I a ghost?
Have we had werewolves yet on a full moon thing?
Werewolf?
Yeah, werewolf.
Werewolf.
A witch.
Witch. But a
But
witch
which
can
witch?
be human.
Yeah.
Yep. Which witch is a good witch?
But vampire is the only one confirmed no.
Yep, definitely confirm no.
Yeah.
I can confirm that.
You taste too complicated.
Apparently so.
Alright.
Well,
So, how are we gonna break through these, security measures?
50. Cipher will cough at them.
I
Instead of breaking through them, would it be possible to trick them into thinking we belong there? Like name badges with the electronic strips? Would that be easier? Terrence is just like, I don't know how this works.
Cypher's thinking, she's looking around, she's like a bead of sweat comes down her right. No, she's not thinking.
She's very panicked about it.
Well, let's be honest, 50 layers of security is an awful lot. It will take me a long time to break through those layers. If
So
you could
what
get
do you
your
need?
hands on some access passes. But then that still doesn't get around the fact that their security will be recording you everywhere you go.
Cameras, you mean?
So, we need to kidnap some workers, steal their identities, and disguise ourselves as those workers. Yes?
So they have to be the same height as us.
Well, if they're taller,
Generally.
I can always just give you some tall shoes.
Yes, that went so well last time. So Cipher, it would be easier if we could get passes, and then you can do something with those.
Hand them out. One for
No.
you, one for Terry, one for me.
Oh, so you didn't need them for anything in particular. You're just saying if we stole them, we could just use them to get in.
Aye.
Okay.
If we stole some passes, you wouldn't be able to use them to break into the system remotely, right?
No, I have to be on the premises to break into the system. I can't access it remotely.
Okay, but having the passes themselves wouldn't make hacking the system and getting through the security any easier.
I mean, if we're already going in through the tunnels, it doesn't sound like we need employee ID passes for anything if they're not going to be helpful with the cybersecurity.
Mr. GM, what are these 50 layers of security? Is it like firewalls or...
Shadowrun has a very Matrixy, or Matrixy has a sort of similar. They call it the Matrix, which was funny. So yeah, it's a lot of. They sort of make it feel like there's all these barriers and firewalls, and some of them can be quite dangerous to the end user. Like some of the defenses aren't just a barrier; some of them are countermeasures.
Is it requiring actual... This is where you have to jack in and sort of thing? Or is this the... so, like, let's say, like, if you have a site, if you have a server or anything that you don't want hooked up to the outside, it's just not hooked up to the outside. But there's no Wi-Fi, there's no Ethernet, there's no...
That is what you're assuming. It's the data is going to be on a secure... It's going to be secure. There's not going to be layers like the internet one.
But this 50 levels of thing, is that like the just how difficult it is, or like to external to get?
That's to stop hackers. That's their security to stop hackers. Being on facility, that server is going to have...
It removes that. It removes that. 50
There's going to be security.
Yeah, because that would be ridiculous. Because like, okay, I need to log in 50 times.
That's externally to prevent hacking. And whereas the internal one's not going to just be open, you're going to have to put your thing in and look, but it's not going to... So it will be secure, but it's not going to have that sort of security. As Technology's pyramid, which is an actual pyramid in downtown Seattle, is infamous among hackers for its danger. And it's like among the really big hackers, you would have known several have died, because it's like the holy grail for a hacker. If he could say, I've hacked as Technology, it's like the best of the best. Only none of them have ever done it, and every year several get found with their brains fried from trying.
Okay.
So I mean, Cipher probably thinks you could do it, but you would probably need a team of hackers, and it would still be dangerous from an external point of view. And apart from the sample, you think and the fact that it's internal, the idea is obviously avoiding all of that external threat.
The way... Oh, you sent me a message. Okay. Cipher's sort of getting a little bit excited about the fact that she could be on premises to be able to hack the system. I'm conflicted. Well, Cipher's conflicted.
Cipher, why are you conflicted?
You've sort of presented me with an opportunity.
Okay.
But it's the kind of opportunity where you go, hey, I'm the best in the world, yay, look at me, I did this, and then you're dead. And then you're dead.
Well, don't do that then.
Please don't do that.
Sorry, you're saying if you hack this, you will die?
Okay, well, I wouldn't actually call them associates, but, people that I've known, other hackers in the circle. It's the holy grail.
Okay.
Yep, people have just end up just waking up dead, trying to attempt to even
I don't think
remotely
you can wake
hack
up
into
dead.
this place. Well, it's figuratively.
Okay, so you shouldn't try to hack into it then.
Not externally, but
Okay.
if we go on site, that's a different prospect. I don't know what the security is like on the inside. Wow. What? Really?
So, Cipher, don't hack anything if you'll die.
Aye.
Great.
So, get me inside. That's probably going to be a piece of cake.
And you won't die?
And I won't die.
Okay. Then I guess it's underground tunnels.
Yes!
Aren't underground tunnels dank? But the dank.
Sometimes.
Like damp? And
Damp and moldy and drippy and full of rats and cockroaches and spiders.
Isn't that unhealthy?
Yep.
It's no less unhealthy.
So much history.
It's no more unhealthy than having mayonnaise on your omelet, Cipher.
It's slightly more unhealthy than mayonnaise on an omelet. Mayonnaise on an omelet is just kind of redundant and a little bit gross.
Have you ever tried it?
I have
Terrence.
actually. That's. I tried it because I was like, this looks disgusting. Let me try it before I decide it's disgusting. Nope, yep, it's disgusting. And redundant. I'm putting egg on top of egg. Why?
And chives.
Sometimes. Not it. Chives is not
It's not
mandatory for
made out of
mayonnaise.
chives. It could have chives in it.
Chives is a garnish.
Yep. Not an ingredient to mayonnaise. We're gonna go in the tunnels, and then Cipher was like, but are the tunnels dank? Cipher, are you gonna be okay going through damp tunnels?
Yep, Cypher's looking up.
Well, they're not exactly open
What?
to the public from what I was reading about them, but they do have access points that are only kind of guarded by a chain and a padlock.
And a sign saying, please don't go in here.
Yep, some of the signs say danger.
And you know that the abandoned warehouse
Well,
connects to
Robinson.
them, or at least there's a way to get to them from the warehouse.
So we have to go to the warehouse, get into the tunnels, get into the Oz Technology building, and then Cipher has to hack. And we have to find a biosample. I'm so excited.
Aye.
And then drop it. And then call the number and be like, hey, get your stuff and pay us. And why have people died in relation to this?
Yeah, that would be good to know. Why have people died in relation to this?
I really have no idea. Cipher, did you
Not
find
specifically
anything?
in relation to this. What? Who?
What? My friend.
Oh, so hackers trying to hack into this place have wound up dead.
Yeah, but that's not who I'm talking about.
But your friend, I don't know what his story was, but if in any way, shape, or form he pissed them off somehow, he may have ended up on the wrong side of them. Do you
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
which this is a really risky job for 20k.
25.
Oh, 25k. Is that each, or is that just the...
That's not each.
So, are we doing this job out of respect, or are we doing this job to see if we can find out what ended up happening to your friend?
I don't know that we'd find that out by doing it. The fact that...
Well, due to the
would
danger,
he-
I'm sure we could negotiate it up to 30k and get a solid 10k each.
The fact that it's to do with As technology and he sent it to me is concerning to me. So I would want to do it.
You would want to?
I would want to find out, I don't know, anything. There's too much As technology recently, it's no good.
Well, it just seemed a bit weird that the job of a dear departed friend of yours as just happens to be with As technology.
I don't think it just happens to be, is my point.
Cipher looks down at the table and she's looking at the back end of her laptop, and she looks up at Terrence. You done with that?
Terry was
Yeah.
looking at the...
I don't understand a lick of this.
And Cipher grabs her laptop and turns it back around, and she's banging away on the keyboard again.
Yeah, it took me like, I don't know, 5 hours this morning while Cipher was sleeping to get through the stuff I got from As technology yesterday.
You got stuff from Az Technology yesterday?
Yeah, remember? You gave me something to get information. Remember that,
So-
Cipher?
The last thing I remember was getting turned into a wee little pecker and put in a pillowcase for the night.
Yeah, before that, though, remember we had a job, Cipher, and we went to an Az Technology data farm, and I went in, and then you two went in, and...
Yeah, to do your business, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you do remember?
We went there. Of course I remember.
Yes. And I went in and got some information.
Well, you didn't, tell me that, did you?
I told...
Did. She told you specifically weren't allowed to know what that information was, and you were bugging
And that's
her
why
about it.
instead of you hacking it, you gave me the trip to...
Don't try and pretend like you weren't laughing 3 seconds ago, Aaron. You're not fooling no one.
In fairness, I didn't actually know what you were doing with it, so no questions asked. I didn't bother even thinking about it after that.
Apart from the back door.
Great. Well, yeah.
Apart from the back door.
That was mentioned at the beginning of today's recording, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't recall that.
That happened about an hour and a half ago.
Yep, Cipher. You told us about that.
About what?
God.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm going to bed.
I've had 30 years of this. The blending of character and Adam is sometimes not quite sure where it begins and where it ends.
Okay, Cipher.
Look at Becca. She's got that's like the teacher's stern look. I know that look oh so well.
Trying to compose yourself before being like, okay, class. Cipher, yesterday we went and I got information. The end. So,
So you got information.
yes.
Was it worth your while?
I'm not entirely sure.
So the information from Az Technology, is this relevant information, or is this
Relevant to what?
what's going on now?
I have no idea.
It may seem like a silly question, but who did you get the information for?
For me,
Why?
'cause I needed it.
For?
Information.
Secrets.
What, Terrence?
Secrets.
Oh.
And if she tells you, it won't be a secret anymore, so stop asking.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm not telling you. Look, somebody... Mr. Book's employer, whoever that may be, said that there was information relevant to me and Mr. Book showed me some of that information, and it was, and I didn't really appreciate that somebody knew that. Anyway, I had to go get it.
Did you remember to delete it off of their system after?
Oh, it's not a problem if they have it. I mean, they'd notice if it was gone, and that would be strange. I just needed to know.
Cipher's head's sideways looking at Wren, and she's like,
Yes, Cipher?
information, hey? About you, hey?
No, it's not about me.
Oh, I thought you said it was about you.
No, I said I needed it. I never said it was
She
about me.
slumps. She's hiding behind her laptop screen.
I'm sorry. To disappoint.
Her head sticks above the laptop screen. It's like... back in.
Why? You're mad that I needed information that wasn't about me.
Are you researching any of the other
So
stuff?
how are we getting into this place?
Yep.
What are you researching?
Yes. Gene splicing.
Gene splicing.
Okay, you can Wikipedia that.
Just all of it.
And
you
biogene.
can, do a roll for that one.
Biogene? What's that?
Yep.
Oh wait, is that the
That's
place?
a
Bio. Oh,
planet.
I have biogen
Biogene.
written. Sorry,
Yeah,
is it
biogene.
biogene or biogene? Biogene. Biogene.
How difficult, Mr. Oh, so no, I don't roll twice. So the more information I want, the harder it is. To what point?
Well, obviously, you won't be able to. You're not going to be hacking their system from here, but it's more like it's like it's sort of like the longer you're looking and the more sort of in depth. There's from looking at it's like searching through forums and seeing what people are saying and stuff to just looking at their web page.
Yeah. But then if I'm taking my
Then
time,
there's a time involved.
do I
as
add
well. So it depends what you're looking for.
okay.
If you just want to know what they are and that, it's pretty easy.
What if I want to investigate what they're specific? If they're doing gene splicing technology stuff,
Unless it's on their front page, yeah, that'd be harder.
okay, I'll do a 3p.
In resources.
That's gonna work, obviously.
Success.
Whoa, pff.
Although
Damn you, first yellow.
your dice didn't really help you out there.
Nope, not at all. 1 success, but 2 threat. So it took me a lot longer than I expected. And I broke a fingernail.
A what? A fingernail?
I can't hear you, Becca.
So, what the hell is a finning nail?
A finning nail.
Welcome to Adam's use of the English language. I should do an episode on this.
You make your own language, because I don't think that was English.
What has Cipher broken? Apparently I was worried I'd forget the name of Wren's dead friend because I've written it twice. I guess I forgot I already wrote it, but I wrote it right next to each other, so now it looks like his first name and his last name are the same name, and his name is Anthony.
Canon.
Which would be quite mean for the parents to do, but
Alright, so Biogene's a big pharmaceutical company.
okay. And they want this data,
Owned
whatever it is.
by some orc-looking fella.
Okay.
Why would they want splicing technology?
I don't know, but then that they sort of sell their drugs at a fair price.
They do? It's unusual.
Well, this is a bit unusual, but obviously, they've been providing deals and exceptions for the poor, regardless of what race they are. So
Well, that's
that's a
nice.
very strange sales approach for a pharmaceutical company.
Definitely not the norm.
It's not the norm, but it's a nice thing to do, unless it's nefarious secretly.
I mean, it seems nice, right?
In my experience, if it's too good to be true, it generally is. You'd be paying for it in some way, shape, or form.
Huh.
Like,
Usually-
the
Keep that in
internet's
mind.
not free. You might think it's free, but it's not free.
I don't think it's free.
No, it's not free. You have to pay for it.
You have to pay access to it, but the actual internet, it's
What-
free.
Okay.
But it's not free. Because you're really paying for it
Yeah.
when you're using it.
Uh-huh.
Terrence looks like he might have
What's
a
wrong, Terrence?
conniption fit. There's
Okay.
just some misaligned wires in his brain firing off, and he's like,
Does Biogen specialize in any specific types of medications that they're giving away free or at good prices or whatever it was you said? Like, does it seem to be aimed at any specific thing?
Nay.
No? Just generally, hi, you need medicine, we will give it to you.
What's wrong, Terrence? You looking at me like...
Shadowrun, a slice of life adventure in a dystopian future, starring Becca as Terry the Mage, RavenInsane as Cipher the Hacker, Emily as Wren the Thief, and Ghost as the GM. The excellent Shadowrun is produced by Catalyst Game Labs. The Genesys rule set comes from Fantasy Flight Games, and many of the sounds and music comes from Sirenscape, which is an amazing tool for bringing more life to your game table. This has been a Crit Fail production.